Yes, as usual, I say good day to all my viewers. And to start with, shamefully, another point of correction. Um, in my last but one video, I suppose that's video 71, I read the verse wrongly, and I didn't read the right thing, and I hope to correct it. I admit I'm only a beginner in the Arabic language. I've not been I have to be plain about it. I've not hidden it. It's not hidden. I'm only a beginner in the Arabic language. So that was verse 161. It reads, Inna allazina kafaru wa ma'atu kufarun. Ulaika alayhim la'natullahi. I didn't read it that way. I read, Inna allazina kafaru wa ma'atu kufaran. No, that is wrong. It's not kufaran. It's supposed to be Inna lazina kafaru wa matu kufarun. So in Arabic, it's bad grammar. When I detect a mistake, I will come back to correct it. If I don't realize it, my knees are down for viewers who understand Arabic to understand me. Now, let's go to the next verse, and that is 164. which begins the next section, which is 20. And what does it say? Um, a very, 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 very good verse reminding us, telling us to think about nature, uh, about God, what He has given us, what we forget about, but which you should remember every day. And let's read. Inna fi halqi samawati wal ardi ikhtilaf الليل والنهار وفلك التي تجري في البحر بما ينفع الناس وما أنزل الله من السماء من ماء فأحيا بها الأرض بعد موتها وبث فيها من كل دابة وتصريف الريح والسحاب وأصحاب والسحاب والمسحر بين السماء والأرض لآيات لقوم يعقلون. Long verse, isn't it? It's not longer than Ayatul Kursi and the next other verse, other two verses, or other verses I know of. So what does it say? Behold, in the creation of the heavens and the earth, He's telling us, do we think of the creation of the heavens and the earth? We come and meet them. The heaven, we get up, we are born, we come, we look up, and we look down, and we see. But we don't bother about them. We don't ask questions about them. Some may not. So behold, in the creation of the heavens and the earth, in the alternation of the night and day, how is it put here? وَإِخْتِلَافِ اللَّيْلِ وَالنَّهَارِ, in the alternation of night and day. And we think about it. If you get up and then the whole day is light, no night, or the whole day is night, no light. There are areas like that. Ask them how they feel. And in the alternation of night and day, in the sailing of the ships through the ocean. Do we think about it? He has made the ocean, and the ships in the ocean can carry heavy, 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 heavy loads from land to land, or from one land to another, without sinking. Hmm? We think that it is our mind that has made it. No, it is not our mind, it's God's will. He has given us the minds to do that, or He has given us our minds to do that. So, in the sailing of the ships through the ocean, for the profit of mankind, yes, for our own profit, hmm, uh, in the rain which God sends down from the sky. Let me see if I can, if I can see it. وما أنزل الله من السماء من ماء فإيه- فأحيا فأحيا بها الأرض بعد موتها. So, in this, for the profit of mankind, in the rain which God sends down from the skies, and the life which He gives therewith to an earth that is dead. Yes, in most cases, you see that the land is dead. You have dry season in many places of the world. Then, when rain comes, it gives the earth life for us to have crops to eat. Pardon me to say, to eat and forget God. Yes, it's not, He's telling us we have to eat the products of the produce of the earth to remember Him, not to eat and forget God. Do we think of how the rain comes to uh, uh, give the earth life, to enliven the earth and give us crops? We don't think. When we get them, we just, that's what we eat, and we go away and we laugh and sing and do all kinds of things. But we don't reflect over them. So what God is telling us here is to reflect over them. Uh, and the life which He gives therewith to the earth, and to the earth that is dead, in the beasts of all kinds that He scatters through the earth. Hmm? Let me see if I can see that part. وبث فيها من كل دابة وتسريك الريح الصحاب والمسخ والمسخر والمسخر بين السماء والأرض لآيات لكل لقوم يعقلون. For the profit of mankind, in the rain which God sends down from the skies, and the life which He gives therein to the earth that is dead. Sorry. In the beasts of all mankind, Zabatin, min kulli dabatin, and the beasts of all mankind, of all kinds, sorry, in the beasts of all kinds that He scatters through the earth. In the change of the winds, yes, in the change of, I think I said this in some one of my recent videos. He changes winds, in the change of the winds and the clouds. And the clouds, which they trail like they are. What is this? In the change of the winds and the clouds, which they trail like they are slaves between the sky and the earth. In here, in brackets, indeed are signs for people that are wise. Look, Kaumil Yakilun, for people who are wise. So the word of God is for people who are wise, be it Torah, the Gospel, Bible, Quran, be it every word of God is for people who are wise. I am not saying it, it is there. Except children. Children may not, toddlers and men may not, but when you are growing up, you have to ask questions and then know. the creation of the earth. There is nothing like Big Bang. No, no. The holy books are telling us there's nothing like Big Bang. Scientists are only trying to explain things that they cannot explain. Mm. Uh, what did An-Najab say? Prophet An-Najab. Mm? Man may be a backward, man may be an advanced monkey. Sorry, I've forgotten it. Man, man did not come from monkey. No, uh, man did not come from monkey. I've forgotten the quotation, but I hope I'll remember it. Okay, maybe I'll remember it sometime. Mm. Prophet Najab, he said that. Um, but the thing is that man is not a backward monkey. Mm? But the monkey may be an advanced man, but man is not a backward monkey, something like that. Sorry, I've forgotten it. Now, let's go to Surah 165. ومن الناس ومن الناس من يتخذ من دون الله أندادا. من الناس من يأخذ من دون الله أندادا يحبونهم كحب الله. Yet there are men who take into brackets for worship others other than God as equal with God. They love they love as they should love God. And that done other objects, other things. ومن الله ومن الناس من يتخذ من دون الله أندادا other gods. They يحبونهم كحب الله. They love them, the objects that they worship, they love them equal to God. Others bizarre, they love them as they should love God. So instead of giving your love to God, you are giving your love to other objects, the objects that God created. The objects themselves were created by God. Let's see. الذين والذين آمنوا وأشهدوا وأشهدوا حبا. الذين آمنوا وأشهدوا وأشهدوا حبا لله ولو يرى الذين ظلموا إذا يرون العذاب إذا يرون العذاب أن قوة لله جميعا وأن الله شهيدا عذابا. Uh, they love them as they should love God, but those of faith in الذين آمنوا are overflowing with their love for God. If only the righteous could see, behold, they would see the punishment that they will see the punishment column that to God belongs all power. To God belongs to all power, and God will strongly enforce the punishment. So he's talking about the righteous. If only the righteous could see, behold, they would see the punishment that. So the others see here is for those who disbelieve, who worship other things other than God. Let's go to 166 and see. Is tabarra allazina itabu'u min allazina itabu'u wara wara'aw wara'a wara'ahu al-azaba watakatta'at 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 bihim al-isbab. Sorry for bad reading. So then would those who are followed clear themselves to of those who follow them. They would see the chastisement, and all relations between them will be cut off. So those who disbelieve and those who follow those who disbelieve will be separated, if I understand right. So they would see, then would those who are followed, that's the leaders of the disbelievers, the leaders of the unbelievers. So then would those who are followed clear themselves of those who follow them. Judgment day, that's what is going to happen. They will say, no, we don't know them. We didn't ask them to follow us. Then they say, no, you see, they would be they would see the chastisement on all they would see the chastisement, and all relations between them would be cut off. Yes, all the relations between their leaders and the followers will be cut off. وقال الذين اتبعوا لو أن لنا كرة فنا فنت فنتبر منهم كما فنتبر منهم كما تبرؤوا minna. Sorry. Uh, and those who followed would say, the followers would say, if only we had one more chance, we would clear ourselves of them as they have cleared themselves of us. So they are now disputing among themselves. And those who are followed and their leaders, and those who follow will say, if only we had one more chance. They will be hoping for another chance, but they won't be given. All the chances are on earth here. You will lose, there is no second chance because there is no second life on earth here. So that's what this means. كما تبرأ منا كذلك فذلك يريهم الله أعمالهم حسرات عليهم. Let me take it again. كذلك يري كذلك يريهم الله أعمالهم حسرات عليهم وما هم بخارجين من نار. Thus will God show them the fruits of their deeds. Fruits here means the bad deeds. Bad fruits, not good fruits. So, thus will God show them the fruits of their deeds as nothing but regrets. Yes, okay. Okay, that's it. As nothing but regrets. Nor will there be a way for them out of the fire. Surah Alayhim. وَمَا هُمْ بِخَارِجِينَ مِنَ النَّارِ. They will not get themselves out of the fire. They will not be gotten out of the fire. Because وَمَا هُمْ بِخَارِجِينَ مِنَ النَّارِ. Okay. Uh, I think this uh, section contains only uh, 5 verses, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 4 verses. And we've done with that. We will leave the rest to the next section in the next video. We may go to and the next section of the next video begins with, the next section is section 21, and then the verse starting it is 168. Let's see what we have in the tablets. I've always been avoiding the gossip column, but today I'll read a bit. They're interesting, but I don't go there because I think they are affairs affecting only Ghana. But anything affects one nation affects another nation. There are good people everywhere, scattered all everywhere, and there are evil people scattered everywhere. So let's go to the gossip column for this one. Maybe sometime, maybe I may have to go back to the other gossips. I've been avoiding them. So let's see. Uh, like I say, this is a Ghanaian affair. Regional minister, why the safety? Regional minister, why the SETI? SETI is spelled SETEY. Why the SETI? Promise is promise. So they are writing this to, pardon me, they are writing this to the regional minister. And who is he? Let's read. Honorable Regional Minister, how are the mighties fallen, sir? I am sure things are not falling apart now, as the heat of the political campaigns are not matters of great importance now. Uh, are you aware of your promises and failures? Are you aware? Sorry, are you aware your promises and failures are great disappointments to my rural folks at the Setri East District? Is a question. The people, into brackets farmers, were very expectant to meet you, feely at the DRC, but well dodged. Why? So meet you feely means meet you face to face. It's Ghanaian term. So meet you feely means meet you face to face. He promised them but didn't go. So that's why this verse is saying. Uh, at the DSO, but well at the DSO, but well dodged. Why? Okay, here is spelled well dodge. I think it's well dodge. WEL and not WAL. Okay, like I say, I also make mistakes, so I can't criticize the second person, either the second person or the third person. Are you aware your promises and failures are great disappointments to my rural folks at the Century East District, the people, farmers? Oh, sorry. The next sentence. I heard you were also coming to open the electricity project near this same area, but that was why that shameless contractor did the good for nothing clearing and reshaping on the Akotosu Akrochiri road. Yes, evil contractor, they got the money and chop. Understand they give the government some percentage, the officials some percentage, and when they've done that, they chop. Nobody can cough, nobody can do anything. It's sad, isn't it? My dad told me when the colonials were leaving, they said to him, he was very nice to them, and they were very nice to him. And not only him, so many people. He named me after one of his white bosses, Mr. Henchman. This is what is happening. We go. You go chop yourselves. So colonials, when they were leaving, they say, we will go. You go chop one another. Said, we will leave. You will chop one another. And that's what is happening. When they were there, such things were not happening because they were not partial to anybody. Okay, that's just by the way. Uh, at least the villagers deserve some better deals. At least the villagers deserve some better deals. Elections are in the corner, and soon you politicians shall troop on same bogus rural road for your campaign. And do you expect votes from these poor and cheated people? Yes, they will still get a vote because whatever be the case, they have to vote somebody. Hmm? They look among the spoilt and probably choose one and choose those who are not rotten. Among the spoiled, there are rotten ones. Maybe they choose those who are not rotten. So they will fail. They will follow the same bad route to go and campaign. And sadly, some will still get votes. That's what is happening. Uh, your campaign and do you expect votes from or do you expect votes from the same cheated people? I've been told your promises are seldom fulfilled. And you better be careful, as all the villagers are wide awake. What can they do? They can't do anything. Hmm? I've been told your promises, sorry, keep your promises, else you lose touch with your people and reality and your people and reality and accomplices who falsify documents at the various land uh, acquisition acquisition parastatal institutions, Commission, including the Almighty Land Commission Secretariat. When they come, they control everybody. The Secretary Land Commission, whatever, they control everybody. Mm. Uh, previously to those notorious chiefs used some security personnel in both the police and military and even politicians to perpetrate their misdeeds. Yes, they get helpers. Mm. It's only in the hereafter they won't get any helpers. Walahum yunsaru. They will not get any help. The chiefs can use the police, the army, whatnot, to fortify themselves, to defend themselves. In the hereafter, they won't have it. And bet me, God is watching. As I'm reading, He's listening. Mm. They won't get any helpers. Uh, it's a good omen for Ghana in general, but Accra in particular, where land uh, racketeering is notoriously raging with chiefs as as conspirators to be warned by the IGP, Inspector General of Police, either to change, stop, or face the consequences in land deals, which are prevalent in Accra. While we doff our hat for the IGP's timely admonishment to recalcitrant chief stroke land dealers, we want to tell the IGP to open his nets wider uh, to catch and prosecute public officials who condone and connive well, it's spelled chief, with chief land racketeers, with documents at their places of work. Again, the IGP must open his eyes and ears wider so as to net individual, so as to net NET, so as to net individual land developers who are the backbone of these notorious chiefs and no shame nor remorse. They know no shame or remorse. Yes, once their bellies are okay. The bellies of their wives and family are okay. They know no remorse. Uh, no, no have respect for cultural and traditional decency, which empowers them as chief. Nana Osu Nsua, decent people who respect tradition. That's the minister is referring to. Nana Osu Nsua, decent people who respect tradition and culture know Accra stinks with land deals, and our chiefs are the originators. Please don't spare them should they falter. It doesn't work. It's worse now. Hmm? Sometime back, somebody told me, and I will say it. Somebody told me during Kufuor's time, that's for Ghanaians, somebody was given a contract to make a road from Bole, Bambai to Sola. He chopped the money. He built a big, mighty story building and didn't do the work. And that was all. Sadly, he died. Oh, yes, God is not asleep. God defends his people. So, all this talk is good, but it's falling on deaf ears. It's very sad. Hmm? It's very sad. These things, like I said, couldn't have happened during colonialism. I'm not supporting it, but they didn't ask us to do these things. We are doing it to ourselves. It's the people of foresight, our grandparents of foresight said, no, the Europeans coming to rule us is no good. We will be corrupt. Before, chiefs were not behaving like this. Chiefs were, even lands were not being sold. And up to today, there are areas where the chiefs say, no, I won't sell land. His land is not for sale. That's the black mentality. Land is not for sale. So how would such chiefs sell lands? Because they are not for sale. How would they sell lands? You get me? They gave the lands free. And they were not hungry because of the good deeds in their hearts. They were getting foodstuff from left and right, up and down. They were not selling lands. But now, the white man comes in, the government comes in, and they say, land commission, what and what and what, getting land and selling. When the whites were here, they were measuring cocoa correctly for everybody. A friend of mine told me the father also regretted the going of the white man. As soon as they left, they will reduce the weight of the cocoa, sell it the same price as the right weight. Yes. Then we blame the white man. What has he done? Huh? They did well for us. I'm sorry to say that. Huh? They built bridges. Some of them died building bridges, carving roads in and the mountains just to help us. Of course, like the black man says, you advise the mouse, you also advise the rotten meat. No, what was not good about them was the segregation. But it's human nature. They were not doing it because they were white. They are doing it because they are human. It is there, even among black people, there is segregation. We only don't say it. And among white people, again, there is segregation. White segregate against white, and black segregate against black. So they were doing it not because they were white, but because they are human. Let me stop here with my sweet mouth. Mhm. Thank you very much.